Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be talking about my brutally honest opinion about RTR. I'm going to be talking about whether I liked it or not, whether I'll be coming back or not, why we left early, the problems we had, the positive things we had, and so on. But before we start this video, I am going to quickly mention the giveaway that I'm doing. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I'm doing a giveaway as soon as I reach 5,000 subscribers, which I have reached quite a bit ago, but I was at the RTR and it was hard to film, so I haven't mentioned it, but here I am mentioning it. So the giveaway is once I reach 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to be sending 3 prizes to 3 winners. I'm going to be picking one winner from each video where I talked about the giveaway. This video would be the 3rd and final video. So if you want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is be subscribed to my channel, you have to like and comment on this video, and you have to follow me whether on Instagram or Facebook, and all the links are going to be down in the description below, and that's all you have to do. So I am going to be announcing the winners of this giveaway in my future videos. Once again, I have 3. I'm going to be picking 3 winners, 1 from each video, and this one will be the last one. So definitely make sure to enter if you want to win a prize. I'm not talking about what kind of prize it's going to be. It's going to be a complete surprise for all the winners, but it is something very, very good and personal. So definitely enter the giveaway. My honest opinion on RTR. Brutally honest. So we're going to start by talking about the first 3 days, and the first 3 days of me being at the TR were truly amazing. I've got to meet so many of you guys, all the subscribers who came up to me while I was there to talk to me, introduce themselves. Thank you so much. I had such a blast meeting all of you and talking to all of you, and I think it was probably around 100 people that came up to me to introduce themselves and talk to me, and it was absolute blast and I loved it. So if you ever see me in real life somewhere, definitely don't be shy to come up and introduce yourself. I love it. I love meeting you guys, and I love putting the username to the face and getting to know you and your story. And it was probably the best part of RTR for me personally. RTR overall, I think it's an amazing experience. I think if you're in this lifestyle, or if you want to get into this lifestyle, going into RTR at least once could be very beneficial. You get to learn a lot, you get to meet a lot of amazing people. It's an overall a great and amazing experience. However, I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just my personal view and opinion, I feel like a lot of nomads, a lot of people who are doing this lifestyle are kind of introverts, and so when you put so many people who are potential introverts together, it can be stressful. It was definitely stressful for me. I'm definitely an introvert. I'm not like super duper introverted person, but I am an introvert, and being allowed of so many people definitely drains me. So after 3 days of being at a TR, I was drained. I was completely tired. All I want to do is sit down and lay down and sleep and not do anything, and it was tough. Walking around with Lily was tough for me. Talking to people was tough for me. I couldn't really concentrate on conversations anymore. I was just fully drained, and Jed definitely feels the same way. So after about 3 or 4 days of being completely drained, we decided to leave. So we left on Friday, and RTR ended on Sunday. So we left a few days before RTR ended, and I'm glad we did, because after we left and spent just a few days decompressing, I do feel a lot better and a lot more energized, and I can produce more videos now. The reason why I didn't film a lot when I was at RTR is because I was drained. I did a few tours, and then I filmed a quick video at night when I got lost, and flew my drone around, but that's about it. It was very tough to film during the day to show you guys what was going on, partially because every time I would walk around I would get stopped all the time, and I didn't want to like film people coming out to me and talking to me, because I wasn't sure if they're okay with being on camera or not, and I just want to be respectful. And number 2, it was draining. It was I didn't feel like filming. I didn't want to film, and I figured there's so many people out there who do YouTube and who are filming what's going on during the day, that if I do it or I don't do it, nobody's really gonna notice anyways. So that's why I didn't film much during the RTR, and yeah. But anyways, I am back to normal, so I'm gonna be back to filming, which is good. Another thing that was kind of happening to us while we're at TR is our power. We still don't have solar installed. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that we recently got a high top, and since we got the high top, we haven't been able to install our solar system back up again. So we don't have solar source of energy. We just charge our battery via battery oscillator, which means we have to drive the van to charge our battery. And because we didn't drive our van often enough, our battery just kept dying. In order to get to town, we had to drive pretty far through the whole RTR because we were parked all the way in the back, and we pick up dust, and it was just, I don't know, it was inconvenient to drive the van every single day to keep our battery charged. So that definitely made us stress out a little bit. On top of that, our fuse on our fridge blew, so then we have to use our inverter to power our fridge, which was also a pain in the ass, and it would drain even more battery power. So that definitely didn't help as well. And I don't know, just it's very dusty out there. It is a desert, which I expect it to be very dusty, but spending a whole week in the desert where there's so many people walking around and driving around, the dust just constantly flows in the air, and it made my lungs hurt. I was sneezing all the time, I was coughing all the time, and it was just not a fun experience for me overall. So will I ever go back to RTR? I don't know. I really don't know. If I do decide to go back next year, I will definitely need to prepare mentally for a lot longer. I will definitely need to spend like a good week of just relaxing and mentally preparing myself and gathering my energy before going there. And if I do decide going back, I probably wouldn't stay for the whole thing. I probably wouldn't even stay for the week. I'll probably just be there for a few days, only because I know I would get drained and tired again after 3 or 4 days of being in there. So my overall thoughts on the RTR, I think it's awesome. I definitely had a lot of fun at first, but I don't know, it's not for everybody, for sure. All the people that were there were amazing, at least all the people that I've met. I haven't had too many problems with other people, but when you put so many people together in a small place, there are going to be problems. And I've definitely met a few cranky people. At least they were getting cranky by 4th or 5th day, and it's understandable, but it's I definitely had a few run-ins that weren't as, how do I put it, they weren't as positive as my other experiences at the RTR. So yeah, I don't know, it's just, the whole thing was awesome and amazing and cool and fun, but weird at the same time. Some of the rules that Bob Wells put in place didn't really make sense for me personally. It would be one thing if he owned the land and if it was his private property, but it was a BLM land, so he set up all these rules, but then later, like the next day, he just said there is no rules because it's BLM land, you just have to follow BLM rules, and it was just big confusion. The fact that nobody was allowed to film the seminars besides himself was kind of weird, because, I don't know, I didn't want to film seminars anyways, but if somebody wanted to film a seminar so they can watch it later for themselves, I don't think there should be a rule where like nobody's allowed to film the seminars besides me, because there are gonna be plenty of people who would want to film it for themselves, not necessarily to put on YouTube and make money off of it, but for themselves. They want to stop the camera because they're not gonna be able to stay the full seminar length, or they were having a hard time hearing what was going on, so they want to film to watch it later, or they just want to share with their friend or their family. So that rule kind of, it kind of irked me a little bit. And then the whole drone thing, I mean, everybody was flying drones everywhere, but there was a few people where like would come up to me and tell me, I was like, oh, Bob Wells doesn't want people flying drones around for privacy reasons. And I was like, well, it's BLM land. I want public land. If I want to fly a drone, I'll be flying a drone. Obviously, I'm going to be respectful about it. I'm not going to be flying up to people's windows and filming inside their rigs. And I don't think anybody was doing that. But the fact that Bob Wells even things that people would do that kind of, I don't know, it kind of irked me. It almost felt like Bob Wells thought that we're all like uneducated kids, you know, who don't know common sense. And when he was talking about certain things, it just kind of like, well, it's common sense. I don't think anybody's gonna be doing that. You know, you don't need to tell us, you know, that you're gonna teach us things that we should have learned in kindergarten or whatever it might be. I think besides that, I had an amazing time. I truly did, and the best part for me was to meet my subscribers, and that's probably one of the main reasons I even went there, is to meet all of you guys, to meet my subscribers, and to talk to you in person, get to know you in person. And I accomplished my goal within the first few days. I accomplished the goal, and I talked to all of you, and I met all of you, and I was able to see some of the people I've met before, such as other YouTubers, and hang out with them for a little bit, so that was awesome. And yeah, overall I had a good time overall. It was draining. it was really draining. So yeah, that's my brutally honest opinion. So we are back in San Diego for a little bit. We're actually going to be leaving tomorrow to go somewhere else. I'm super excited. I've never been there before. It should be fun. It should be exciting. And we're only going to stay there for a couple of days and just come back to San Diego because Jed ordered a carrier for his motorcycle for the van. So we're going to pick that up. And I gotta get to work. I haven't did a single gig, well, besides the wedding at the beginning of the year. I haven't done a single photo shoot gig this month, and I gotta pay my bills. So gotta get back to work. Gotta grind and hustle and try to book some gigs and try to make some money. Since January is very low. Lily, stop it. What's wrong? Mwah. You goody. Isn't she cute, girl? Yeah, she is. Okay, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Come on. Lay down, sweetie. Lay down. No bark. Come on, lay down. Just don't knock over my camera, please. Come on. And go this way. You turn around. Okay, sit. Okay, I guess we'll be doing it this way. Yeah, so January is the worst month for ad revenue, so both Jed and I didn't make much this month on YouTube, and we haven't booked any gigs on our other businesses. So we're gonna get to work. We're gonna make some money so we can take care of this little beauty over here and feed her and buy her all the treats that we can. So yeah, that's the plan. Obviously it might change, you never know. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and definitely leave me some comments down below. I wanna know what you think about the whole RTR. Were you there? Did you like it? And if you weren't there, will you consider going next year or anytime in the future? I definitely want to know your opinions on that. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys next time. If you enjoyed this content, please consider donating or pledging $1 a month on my Patreon page, which link can be found down in the description below. It helps my channel grow. It helps to produce more of the videos, more of these videos, and more vlogs and more tips and how-to videos. And yeah, it just helps the channel. So if you do enjoy this content and these videos, definitely consider doing that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.